Our software helps find IEDs in the desert. It can spot landmines in your enterprise.
We'll see where this goes.
Palantir.
Well, I mean, first we just
Serving
hit one
40
with
sectors and
yields on the tech
industries
sector.
worldwide.
Well, if in Ace Combat 7 you drop the Daisy
And I
Cutter.
don't know where you stand necessarily.
I mean,
Kevin,
it's
on this. If
relative.
You're going to
People are going to be.
tax
Well, first of all, we had them all.
corporations, and I would
A
argue,
lot of
I
people,
don't know,
if you
I
didn't
think
change
you gotta
any of
tax
the anything
individuals and,
before, it would still continue in
want them to
general
do as well as
relativity.
they possibly
Remember,
can in
only
your
bringing
country
something
to
in is going to
provide
shift that
jobs
off.
and generate
You had
taxes
two
and
big
everything
policy
that
players
people
in
pay
here.
and
What really
everything else.
happens,
So,
though,
but
is
let's
when
say
you
you
drop one of
assume you
those,
are
let's
going
say,
to tax
theoretically,
corporations. What's wrong with
that
this? What's
Trump
wrong
got
with doing
shot
it
in the
this way?
face midterm.
Well, first of all, let me be the skeptic for a moment.
You know, you're going to have to
and
change
say
things.
that
These are two
looking
different
back
people
sort of
on the
in
index, but at
G20,
least it would have been in the
G7
play of
meetings,
congruency
they're
where you would make
essentially
any
cocktail
minor
parties. Nothing wrong with that.
alterations
Chance
inside
for
here
leaders to
instead
get
of the whole
together.
shit whip in
It's
the program,
hold hands,
which regardless
kumbaya,
of the
and
outcome
let's tax
still
everybody 15%.
leads to the same result.
The chance
I mean,
that
there
this
would be a middle
happens,
ground
I
in
would
here where
argue,
the steps would
practically
correlate
zero.
to
Here's
the
why.
value
About
on the SAMs
two-thirds,
here,
so
about time belly eating,
half
time of the
these various
Mary Entry Trench
constituents who
here,
go to
because
these
pressures.
meetings are facing re-election. Very shortly.
So the tax plan
Number
itself
two
has
is
things.
just
I mean, don't
because
get me
they
wrong.
say they
I
wanna
kind
do
of
it
like
at
the
a
sneaky
cocktail
nature
party,
of it because
they
it
have
had
to
to
go
come
back to
through.
their
But I was
jobs
from the
and
get-go.
pass
Just
it
take
in their
Biden's
own
plan,
governments.
take fucking
And that
Trump
in
plan, and
itself is going
smash
to
them
be a
together
huge
and see
challenge.
what sticks.
Just
You know,
take Ireland, for
calcium and
example. I happen to be an
plutonium,
Irish
just
citizen.
fucking
I
smash
came
them
to New York,
together
Dublin,
until
and
you have
Malahide,
fallopium,
the
114.
suburbs around there. Go in
That
and
is
have
the
a pint
science.
of
You
Guinness with
cannot
any
argue
Irish
with that when
citizen
somebody, yeah, it's
about
stupid
the
when
idea
somebody's
that
just put them
Janet
together. Yeah,
Yellen
no,
or
no,
the
I'm
US or
talking
the Europeans
the
or
Hadron
the
Collider
British
levels
can tell them what
going
to
at
do.
that program in
I'd
there
love
because
to repeat
sensibly.
what they say, Joe, but I
That would be
unfortunately
brilliant.
can't.
That would be brilliant
I'll
inside
tell
here to
you,
say,
the
hey, there
chance
was a
that
plan
happens in
there. I'm
Ireland,
trying to make an
zero.
augmentation
And
to this
the Irish
group before I
understand the
just open the
potential of
goddamn
nation
border
building, and
and
corporate
say that
taxation
this
is part of
has
the
to be
weaponry,
part
the
of that. You
competitiveness
didn't
of it.
have a
That's
part
how
inside of
you're
that. You like
competitive.
that?
You can do other things to raise taxes
You
in other
know,
countries, including the US,
when you
which does
really
not
look
put a
at it, there are
VAT
parts
tax
I
in
like
place,
and there are
but
some
all
parts
the
I
rest of
really
these
don't
European
like.
countries are trying to
You
go
know,
after
I
big
don't,
tech this
I
way
personally, the
because they have
unions
no
fighting
tech
off in
sector.
general,
They
giving states and
regulated out of
sectors when you just
existence
need a
a long
president out
time
there to
ago.
say, stop,
The
what
only
you are
way
doing,
they
I'll
can get any
fire
tax
you all.
revenue is to
Are you
litigate,
teachers
sue,
inside here that
and
actually
join
do
on
the
efforts
function
like
inside
these,
of it?
which make no
Because
sense.
what good is
This
the
is going
unions
nowhere, and
by
that is
this?
why the
You know,
market
who
doesn't
penned the
care,
policy
and
on
competitiveness
this
of
culture? Do you
nations
know
will
who
remain,
come up with
and
the
those
theory?
that
Who wrote the
provide a
ledger
better
on this
environment for
about
corporations will
who's
get the
putting that
jobs.
into
Like
those
Ireland,
unions or
like
those cultures?
Hungary,
Because
and
unless
like
this
others
is
who are
one
saying,
school,
we don't care
we're
what you
talking
think,
about a
let's
union that might be
compete.
in multiple states
John,
that
do you think it's
have
a good
nothing to do,
idea
as far as I
to
know,
both
Hancock,
of these
right?
things to have this global
That's the
minimum and
tax
to raise
plan. This
taxes in this
will
country
come
back
at a
to the 28%
representation
for
of time
corporations?
and systems.
Whoa.
Taxes are
Let's
zero.
go to 15%,
Ones and
which
zeros
is the
inside here. When you
agreement
say
globally.
corporation
And by the way,
tax, when you
we're
say
down from 40%, it's a
tariff
40% drop in
taxes or
taxes from
cop
2017.
taxes
Taxes
or
basically
criminals,
dropping
you're gonna have a
for the
tax. It
last,
comes at a
70
it comes
years
at a
as
tax
well
for
as
those things.
individual tax
We've
rates.
always
But let
had
me
those things,
say
you know,
this.
and so
I think this
when we
this
say,
global
well,
plan
obviously there was
by
a board
President Biden
thing here.
is
When
brilliant.
you
And Secretary
do
Yellen
look
is
into
brilliant.
it for the
No more eye in
Biden
the
sets of
ball,
it,
no more
it's
ducking.
intelligent to
When I
take
go
this kind of
to
parts
Orlando,
into
Florida,
consideration
I pay
where it hadn't
taxes
been
when I go
before.
there on whatever I
I
buy.
mean, that's
When I
big
go to
system
this
inside
morning
here. I
to
have a
Utah,
lot
I'm
with the
paying taxes
workforce
when I go
program
there.
and that damn ladder.
I'm
But what I
happy to
don't like
support
about that is
wherever
where's
I'm
it
at. By the way,
going?
my friend
I'm not going to
Kevin
get any of that
must be
back.
the most optimistic
And again, it comes
pessimist
back down to the
I
system
know, or the
locally. I just need the
pessimistic
federal
optimist I know.
regulators
I mean,
over
he's
the
sitting with
states
a
and the
green
towns.
background,
It's like,
but you
obviously,
can't pay
why
for
do
that
I give
green
money to New
background
York
if
fucking
Biden
city?
was
I mean, I
Unless
understand it's
somebody
out there, but
actually invests in R&D,
you are way
where
out
are
on
we at?
numbers
Sitting
to be
So
so
you
far
make
out
every
on that,
company
and it
who-
makes
who's
you
a
really
brain,
question
every growth company
what the
invest in their
global
product
effect
in their
on
own
letting
coin.
some of those
Even
things.
this
What is the
roundtable,
tax of
said,
not doing
that
that?
we
Like I
need to
said,
put
I have
the
a cop
stakeholder
downtown. If we took our
above the mere
local numbers in
shareholder.
Hancock,
Those two things
we
are
could
connected.
probably pay for
Business Roundtable is
at least
agreeing in their
the
principles
cop
with what
department. You know what I mean?
President
It's
Biden
probably going to come at a cost, but we
I
have
had dinner
a
with the
lighter
Secretary of
area
Treasury
on
last
that
week. I thought,
cost
this
than
is a
what
genius,
most
and
people
it
are going
shows
to be in the
American
city. It's
leadership
pretty
again,
rural
by
law
company.
here.
America has not been respected
On the
like
turn
this
of that,
on the
though,
global stage for a long time.
I don't
Only
know if
America
we
can
would
do
cover
this.
everybody's
Only America
insurance.
can do this.
You know, like I said, as a local
It's
group,
good
maybe
for everybody
maybe
who
in
are
that
highly
way
involved.
we
It
could take
provides
care of a kid with
reinvestment, and it
palsy
will
on
happen,
insurance for a
Kevin.
family
It
that
will
needed
happen.
it.
I don't want to say what I know, but I
Be
have
very
good reason to
careful.
believe this will
Very
happen
careful.
on merit.
Do you know
And I don't
those
think people are
numbers
talking. What
well
people are
enough
against
to
this
really?
is the President
I'm
Clinton
not going
great
to say a
quote.
number yes or
It's
no
hard to get
inside
somebody to
there.
agree to the truth
And
the Lions paying their paycheck.
you have to be careful about that. And you got the
So,
homeless stuff
if
in
you
college.
are
Like,
a place
well,
of
I'm not,
hiding the ball,
don't have a
you're
damn
not for this.
homeless person inside
But
of here.
I love this because this
Unless
says,
you can
let's stop the
quantify
games,
my
let's knock
tax
it off.
dollars to not deal with
And
that. And I know
reinvest
it's,
in your
I
home
understand
court.
that this is
A
about
reasonable-
a
by the
big
way, a
system.
reasonable
It's
tax
not
rate.
the point.
I wanna remind
400,000
everybody the tax rate
for
was
the
close to
tax
100%
brackets
on
on
the
people.
individual,
Well,
right?
that has a piece
Back after
of it
World War
inside
II,
here.
with a Republican president.
Where's that going?
So
You know,
we
I need to
are-
make sure
we
that
are
those things are
whining about
separated
very,
from
very
these things
nice
because
still
otherwise they're all just one pot.
Shepard Smith here.
That's gonna
Thanks for
come at a
watching
fucking cost.
CNBC on YouTube.